Hey guys, it's Coach Andrea here. Happy Sanctification Sunday. Hope that you've had a good day, time to worship the Lord, fellowship with your family, rest a little bit. I wanted to talk today about relationship with the Lord and how God showed us in Genesis what his intention was, and what he desired in our relationship with him. When he placed Adam and Eve in the garden, he basically told them, you have access to everything that you need here. And the only thing you don't have access to is the thing that will not be good for you. So his beginning of the relationship was about generosity, it was about provision, it was about closeness and relationship with him, and it was about trusting him with the thing that he said not to do, the one thing. What I've noticed is that when you start to get around religious people or people who are trapped in legalism, they try to follow a bunch of rules under the premise or under the belief that somehow that this gives you access to God. And we know that when we look at the scriptures, God was very clear that our relationship with him is not based on works. So just as a parent does not love a child based on their performance, or they shouldn't, that is how God loves us. And so many people struggle in their relationship with the Lord because they don't have a real understanding of what it means to be in relationship with him. God invites us to a place of rest with him, a place where we are not working to earn anything. As a matter of fact, he invites us in to rest and abide. It says in Psalm 91 that he who dwells in the shelter of the Most High shall abide in the shadow of the Almighty. Now, that psalm talks nothing about the work that we do or anything that's required other than coming to God, knowing that he is a place of safety, of rest, and of trust. And that's basically what he provided for Adam and Eve in the garden. And so if you struggle in your relationship with the Lord, if you're thinking that it's all about your performance and keeping a bunch of rules, and that's the thing that's keeping you from pursuing him or going deeper in your walk with him, I want to challenge you to go back and read Genesis chapters 1 through 3 and really take note of the things that you see about God, even after Adam and Eve sin. Look at how loving God is toward them. He does not shame them. He actually slays an animal to make sure that they're covered and not ashamed anymore. He sends them out of the garden, which is for their good, but he still provides a hedge of protection for them and the things that they need. And so I this year want to spend more time helping people to understand the love of God, because when we understand the perfect love of God, that is the thing that drives out fear from our heart. Not following a bunch of rules, not trying to be perfect, and certainly not trying to follow some man-made laws and restrictions. So if that's you, I challenge you today to go back and read Genesis chapters 1 through 3 and just take note of the goodness of God. Take note of the faithfulness of God and take note of the heart of God. He really does love each one of us in a way that is so lavish that we could never imagine. I hope you have a great day and a good week.